global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today. Some hours ago, Victor Ome had spoken extensively concerning the issue of Biafra exit, Igbo presidency, what the Igbo stand to gain or lose come 2023. It looks like Senator Ome had opened up a lot of groups that are beginning to talk out. A lot of groups are beginning to voice out their opinion. I don't know how the government of the day would look at this, but I think they should look deeply into this before it escalates to something different. Well, before we go to the news report to find out exactly what several groups, prominent men, honorables, and politicians are saying concerning Biafra exit, Igbo presidency, and the state of affairs in Nigeria. We'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Okay, let's go straight into the news of the day. Ahead of the 2023 elections, a group under the aegis of Equity Movement Turn by Turn has stated what would happen if an Igbo man does not succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. Report has it that the group declared that the Southeast would likely leave Nigeria in 2023, saying there are obvious signs that Igbos are most likely to take their exit. This was made known in a statement signed by Honorable Gaius Ezeife, the national chairman of the group, Oluwatoase Kolawole, director of Western Region, Honorable Dan Ajianya, director Eastern Region, and Ahmed Toko, director Northern Region. According to the group, Nigerians should allow Igbos to live in the best interest of the country if they cannot trust them. The Equity Movement Turn by Turn appealed to all former and present leaders of the country not to allow the next Nigerian president to elude the Southeast region, Independent added. They said that for peace and stability of the country, an Igbo man must emerge as the next president of the country. They went on to note that after a president of Southeast extraction has ruled, the position could be zoned to Northeast or North Central. Similarly, Igbo leaders under the aegis of Igbo Elders Consultative Forum (IECF) also threatened heavy sanctions against any politician from the Southeast region who accepts to serve as running mate to any candidate outside the zone. The chairman of the IECF, Ezeife, insisted that it is either the Southeast produces the next president or the region will quit the country. Ezeife, who was a former governor of Anambra State, the forum encouraged visionary, credible, creative presidential aspirants from the Southeast to declare their intention to run for the presidency. He also encouraged these aspirants to ensure they pursue their ambition with every sense of seriousness, vigor, and commitment, further stating that leaders from the region are serious about this fresh directive. Ezeife warned that both Lakers angling to be running mates to candidates from other regions will be sanctioned, adding that the call for a president from the Southeast is not just about legality or morality. Ezeife argued that other zones have been given the opportunity to serve Nigeria in that capacity except the Igbos. Report has it that Ezeife in his submission said that for the sake of justice, equity, and fairness, it is important to change the narrative that Nigeria is the sleeping giant of Africa. Also speaking, Charles Nwekako. Okay, I take that again. So it ought to be Nwakako, but what I'm saying here is Nwekako. The secretary of IECF warned that any political party that does not zone its presidential ticket to the Southeast will lose the region's vote. In another report, the leadership of Ohaneze Igbo have taken steps to advocate for support from northern leaders on the quest for an Igbo president in 2023 presidential election. The Apex Sociocultural or Sociopolitical Igbo Group, in a meeting with National President of Harawa Youth Consultative Forum (AYCF) Yerima Shetima, said the Igbos believe in dialogue, lobbying, and negotiation to actualize their ambition. Led by the Secretary General of h0cking, Okechukwu Iziguzoro, the h0cking Presidential Quest team said dialogue is needed for the Southeast region to achieve its ambition to produce the next president. The leadership reports that Iziguzoro said the team were at the meeting to beg the Northerners to support the Igbos get the 2023 presidency. Iziguzoro said, I quote him, "We are here to beg Northerners to support Igbo to get the 2023 presidency." Report has it that Iziguzoro also said that Igbos in the diaspora have set aside 10 billion naira to support any candidate of Southeast extraction who secures a ticket to run for presidency in 2023. According to Iziguzoro, the candidate who would be supported by the Igbo in diaspora should be from any of the major political parties in the country. Iziguzoro said the team had also met with some traditional and religious leaders in the north to make their demands known. He listed some politicians in the Southeast region, including Rotimi Amechi, Peter Obi, Governor David Umahi, whom the team described as presidential materials ahead of 2023 election. So they did not put the likes of Roger Sokorocha, the likes of Ojus Okalo, the likes of Pius Ayum Pius. What are they trying to see? They already started selecting already. But the truth is, this has been going on and off, on and off. And I don't know how this will play out. Saying everybody should go ahead and contest. I'm talking about the Southeast aspirant should go ahead and contest. Now, if they fully declare and they start seeing themselves in the light of Nigerian president, then they will now come in. I believe the h0cking and the top apex groups in Nigeria will probably come in and insist that one or two candidates should step down for the other. I don't know how that will play out. It may likely play out though, but if eventually does happen, there has to be some sort of compensation, maybe commissioner position or a position of a portfolio of some sort to compensate them. But the truth is, most people love that, center power, which is the presidency. But let's see how it plays out anyway. But let's feel the pulse of Nigerians very quickly. This one here says Iziguzoro or whatever it is not an Igbo man. Disregard his utterances. I think Iziguzoro is an Igbo man. I wonder why anybody would look at that name Iziguzoro and doubt the father is an Igbo man. Ezeife has been going on and off over this issue of presidency, and they've actually insisted that anyone who's picking a vice presidential ticket in any party will be sanctioned. So it's either you're going in for presidential position or you're going in for governorship if you have not done that already, if you have not already served for 8 years, or you don't even go at all. I guess they're actually looking at Peter Obi to go ahead and pick the form. But what does it take? It's going to take money for campaign. In Nigeria, politics is all about the money. Okay, how much as people will vote for you, much as people, you need a lot of campaigning, you need to do a lot of consulting, and some of this consulting requires money. Some of these, hoodlums are already waiting for. They usually wait for it every 4 years. That's when they take their own national money. So come on, all politicians should just get their monies ready. Nigerians, we need to eat. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section.